Hey everyone, it's Nicole. I'm here to do our weekly collective reading for June 9th. I'm going to shuffle the cards and then we'll get started. So, just a couple things while I'm shuffling. I do have a couple of virtual classes coming up. So I have one for hairstylists and then one for anyone. But they're Protect Your Energy classes. They're going to be virtual. All the info is on headspacenewjersey.com, so if you want to check it out. But it's just basically going to be about how to protect your energy. So we're going to go over what energy is, and then we're going to learn how to protect it in our daily lives and everything. So it's something that's helped me a lot over the years once I got into all of this stuff, and helped me not have anxiety anymore, helped me understand what's mine, what's not mine, and then just little simple techniques on how to protect my energy has made in my hairstyling career and in my personal life has made it a lot easier to manage where I can be out in public again, you know, stuff like that. So check that out. And then we'll probably, after that, start doing them more consistently, turning them into intuition development classes as well. And it's all going to be virtual, so you don't even have to leave your house. All right, cards are slow today. There we go. All right. What we have here. I'm going to start reading and I'll pull some more. So, all right, so definitely you are still continuing to be in this new cycle. I still feel like there's shedding of some old skin maybe type of energy happening where you're either just getting rid of the last bits of what are no longer serving you. But it feels more of internally there's a lot of shifting happening where you're just starting to kind of realign is what it feels like. So it's the old and the new, everything that's fallen away, it just all feels like it's kind of coming together and meshing again. You could have been feeling maybe a little outer body lately, the last couple of weeks or so. It feels like maybe you haven't been fully connected to reality even. It feels like you've been kind of catching up energetically. I feel and it feels like bits of your world are not in alignment still. So it feels like there's old things that are still clearing out and there's new things that are still aligning, but you're kind of hanging out in the middle. So it just feels like you're feeling very disconnected. So let's see, what else are we getting here? So you are, I feel like your energy though is getting a lot lighter. It's just lightening up. As far as you're starting to be able to see things a little bit more clearly. Even if you're going out or whatever, and I know if you're on the East Coast in the US, you know, the weather's finally starting to get a little bit nicer. It's going to be spring and summer, you know, it lightens up your energy. But I feel even beside that, it's just a lighter energy that you're starting to feel you can enjoy things again that maybe you weren't enjoying previously. And I think that's also because of the shifting of energy and the old parts of you and the new parts of you. You're just realigning and readjusting. I feel there's going to be some debts being cleared as well. I feel like you've been in the process of clearing out debts, but I also feel like this is like physical debts too. I feel like something is possibly going to come in that's going to like eliminate a certain debt for you. Like in the physical world, this is feeling like too. I feel like it's going to be just like a kind of a gift from the universe, almost like, oh, I got an email or phone call, or just like gets wiped out by a clerical mistake or something. I don't know. It feels like it's going to be something like that though, which is kind of cool. So it also feels like clearing out debts energetically as well. You know, just kind of like trying to face the things that you've, you know, been through and needing to like release it. That's basically what that feels like. I feel like also making sure that you are staying grounded in this energy. It feels like very floaty energy. So taking time to meditate, pray, whatever it is that you do, you know, like even just sitting in nature, that feels very important also. I'm seeing like spending time in nature, even if it's just a walk or a hike or sitting out in your yard, sitting under the stars, looking at the moon, all of that. I feel like you really need to connect. And I feel like you're also like, your crown chakra feels very open too. There's a lot of crown chakra activation going on. So being in nature is helping you not only like connect to your higher self and everything like that, but also to keep you grounded. So it's kind of dual purpose. I feel like also you're in this phase where I feel like you've done a lot of work to get what you're manifesting, and now you've kind of been in maybe a little bit of a hangout phase, but it's feeling like Spirit's kind of reminding you, don't like hang out too long. You still have to keep the momentum going. So, you know, don't like get lazy. You're like right at the point where like everything is going to start to come together. So just keep doing what you're doing, like keep the pace. You don't have to like hustle. This feels like we're not doing any type of like hustling to get what you want, but it's going to be that, you know, you still have to keep taking the little actions. And that's also stuff like self-care, you know, like making sure that you're doing your yoga or your meditation or getting your nails done or whatever it is. Like still do those things that make you feel good, because it's keeping your vibration higher, and that's what's going to help you to continue to move forward with these manifestations that you're bringing in. I also feel like, again, there is a partnership, if it hasn't come in, that is coming in. It feels like it could be business or it could be romantic, but either way, there's definitely a partnership coming in. This feels like a very solid, grounded, stable relationship. It feels like there's very light energy between the two people or the two parties. And I feel like there is actually a very like even masculine feminine energy exchange. So if this is a romantic relationship, it feels very like even and grounded, and like there's just like you guys are like at the same level. It feels like energetically, even like emotionally, like and even with like the giving, I feel like there's even like give and take. So this feels really nice. There's like this warmth around this partnership as well. If it's more of like a business partnership, it feels like a very solid, stable partnership. So if you were like maybe on the fence about going into business or partnering with someone on something, an event or anything like that, it feels like this partnership will be okay. It feels like you're not going to be taken advantage of or being the one doing all the work. Yeah, and then also it's feeling like making sure that you ask your guides or your spirit team, you know, like for the things that you need or want. Making sure that you are not having like bad feelings about wanting things also. Like it's okay for you to want things, and it's okay for those needs to be met. Again, this message comes through all the time, but it's our birthright to be happy, and it's our birthright to have the things that make us feel good. And then let go of guilt just came out, so there you go. So let go of guilt. There's no reason to have guilt over anything that you're wanting. or receiving, you know. Sometimes I know it's hard for us to receive without feeling like we owe or we're indebted or just that guilt. But allow yourself to receive, and also knowing that receiving is allowing other people to give and to allow them to have that feeling of giving and feeling good. You know, we have to have balance with giving and receiving. What else do we have? So yeah, just really, it feels like a lot of you are really like kind of coming back into yourself and like reconnecting spiritually deeper maybe than you have. You know, it goes in waves, but it feels like you're kind of going back into that wave where you're like connecting with yourself and with you know, whatever it is that you believe in a little bit. It feels like the connection is a little bit like deeper or stronger currently, like you're very connected with that. I'm gonna pull some little angel oracle cards. Okay. All right, so definitely feels like they're coming back with the like endings, new beginnings, like you're clearing out the old, you're bringing in the new. There's a lot of new things coming for you, and I feel like you guys can feel it energetically, whoever this reading is for. You can feel the energetic change going on, and I feel like you might not be able to see everything that's happening, but you can feel it, and I feel like you have to trust that feeling that you have right now, because Spirit is asking you to like really trust in the process right now. Like everything is good, it's all working behind the scenes. Like these manifestations, these blessings are all coming, and you can feel it. You can feel it for a reason. It's just like don't try too hard, and don't, you know, don't just like do nothing. Just let it ride, keep doing what you're doing, and it feels like everything's gonna start like showing itself step by step, and coming to fruition. So it feels really good. So that is what I have for you guys for next week, the week of the 9th. And I am open now for virtual readings and healings and all that good stuff. So if you're interested in anything or you want to see what I have to offer, it's all on the Headspace website. So have a good week, guys, and I'll see you again next week. Thanks.